Greetings, astronomy students. This is Mr. Stockbridge. I'll be your astronomy instructor this semester. We are in for a great semester. I'm really looking forward to this course with you. I hope you're looking forward to enjoying it as well. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get started with a basic tour. I'm not going to explain how anything works. I just want to show you where things are so that you don't have to figure out how to navigate things here in Moodle. So let's go ahead and begin. All right, let's tackle all the sidebar items first. So over here on the side, you'll see that there's some things in Moodle. Navigating Moodle, this is where you jump back and forth between this course and others if you're taking a few other classes on Moodle this semester. Here you see this is where you're going to go and check your grades. Of course, there's the calendar. Anything that's highlighted like this will tell you what is due on that particular day. Nice little feature. And also down here in activities, this block is basically a shortcut. So if you just want to know all of the assignments that have been opened up to you so far, you just click on this link. All of the forums, all of the quizzes. And that way you don't have to go week by week looking for a particular assignment. All right, that's all the sidebars. Let's go ahead and take a look at the main section of the course. So here up at the top, you're going to see that this is all your general reference stuff. These items will generally not change. I might change the pictures of the videos up top, but as far as the content in these links, these will remain the same. You want them to because these are things like right here. See, here's your syllabus for the semester. Here's a quick look at the schedule of the topics week by week for the semester. All of these other things are orientation-based activities, which I'll explain to you in a few moments. So this is stuff that will not change. As I said, an important area to look at are right here below the double lines, observation projects. There are going to be a number of different observation projects this semester. However, they typically do not fit cleanly into individual weeks of material because they're longer term. Therefore, to make them easier for you to find, they're placed up here at the top of the course. This is where all of the information on how to do them will be learned and placed. This is where you'll turn them in. Everything for long-term projects is going to be up here at the top. So please keep that in mind as we proceed. We'll be looking a little bit at long-term projects, even beginning in week 1. All right, below that, here it is. Here is week 1 of the course. So you've got a video to watch right here off the top. So please go ahead and do that. You can watch it right here. And then below that, these are all of the links for the material for that week. Now, what you're going to discover is that there are very few details in any of these bottom links down here. In order to keep everything centralized and easy for you to find, so you're not doing a scavenger hunt looking for material and what do I do, everything is in the summary of work for each week. So every week has its own summary of work. Here's the first one. This is where all of the details are. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. All right, maximize. Okay, so here we are. All of the reading assignment material is provided here. Now, again, in order to make any links to files or web pages or some such completely easy to find and very obvious, they're always going to be like this one right here. They're always going to be blue, bold, italics, and underlined so that they stand out. All right, so that link right there would take you to a PowerPoint. This one here, you can follow the link or you can watch the video right here in the summary of work. Here is a link taking you to a mini lecture, so an audio file. Here's another file to read, and so forth. All of your discussion question information is going to be only in the summary of work. So here it is. The homework assignments, right there. There's the file that you will complete. Those are all the questions. The lab assignment, again, here it is. There's the file. And here is information on how the assignment, in this case the lab, is going to be graded. This is the scoring rubric. So you know exactly what you need to do. You know how many points each question is worth. You realize you are shown how all of the grade points stack up to a grand total. So please use that for guidance to make sure that you're not missing anything when you turn an assignment in. All right, moving down a little bit further, of course, we have a little bit of a blurb here on the weekly quiz. And that's the quick look at the summary of work. Let's go back to our main page. Okay, so here we have a couple different things. We do have some information here. This is a file for the key terms and concepts, but everywhere else you go in here, you're going to find very few details. So, for example, let's go to the lab. As you can see here, the bottom line is complete the lab activity as described in the summary of work and submit your work here. The details aren't here. All of the how-to information is in the summary of work. All of these files, all of these links right in here, this is where you do the assignment or where you turn it in. So the one exception to that, however, there is an exception, are optional extras. Those will be explained later. These are non-required assignments, but they're not quite extra credit. Again, those will be explained later. Optional extras, 100% of the details are located there within the file. So there's the assignment. It tells you what to do right here. And this, for optional extras, is not going to be described in the summary of work. All right, back to the main page. All right, last big thing. As you go through your material for the week, you're going to notice that we've got some checkboxes over here. Now, sometimes the checkboxes are going to have dashed borders, and sometimes they'll have solid borders. A solid border means that you can go ahead and check off an item as complete. Be like, yep, I did that one already. Let's look for an example. All right, there. For example, you can say, yeah, I read the syllabus. Done. Or, yes, I turned in the starting Skype assignment. Done. However, whenever you have a dashed border, that's something where there are requirements programmed into Moodle, and until you meet those requirements, the check mark does not appear. But once you do meet them, it appears automatically. So for example, on this assignment or on this quiz, a check will appear automatically once you have a grade for that. So once you've made an attempt. For Lab 1, as soon as you have submitted your assignment, a check mark, will appear there, so you're not waiting for me to grade anything. This, I hope, is helpful to you, just so you can kind of keep track of what is already complete for the week and what you still need to return to and finish up. So all of week 1's material is here. Week 2 is below it, and then week 3 would just keep on adding lower and lower onto the page. So over the course of time, the page will get fairly long, but that's okay. We're only taking it one small bit at a time. All right, let's see. Other notes? No, that's it. We've covered everything. So please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Send me a message on Skype. Send me an email. And please ask if you have any questions. Your next step, as soon as you finish watching this video, is to go to this link right here. Getting started with Astronomy 111. This is going to tell you what the orientation activities are and what you need to do in order to kind of really get used to how things work on a day-to-day and week-to-week basis here in the course. So as soon as you're done here, please dive into that. And as soon as you've finished with that, you will be ready to begin the week 1 material, which is already open, ready, and waiting for you. We're going to have a great semester. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are. We will see you in the discussions.